Okay, Maria, I'm going to attempt to talk over this wind. The wind very well may just ruin the audio for this, but I'm going to explain what I see on the roof and how the insurance assess roofs as well. But the quick answer to what's the status of the roof is it's time to get it replaced. Right? So this roof is original to the build, and that means it has a lot of wear and tear. Whoever did the roof install didn't use high quality material at all. And I noticed that there's certain areas like here where the shingles are aging a lot faster than other areas. You can see it here as well, right? That's just someone working with 3 or 4 packages of shingles that are just bad, right? They just excessively wear down a lot quicker. They're more susceptible to hail damage, so it can cause leaks, right? You see a good example of that here as well. You have an old roof, you have a roof built with poor material, and then I see a lot of storm damage, a lot of hail hits. These hail hits are going to be y'all's saving grace because you're going to be able to get this roof a significantly cheaper rate compared to paying for this whole project on your own, right? We're going to go through the insurance, have them come out here, fact check what I'm bringing to the table, and then they'll get you approved for a full roof replacement. Y'all are just out of pocket, your deductible. So I'm going to go ahead and break down this roof and explain what I'm seeing here. So one of the first things your insurance is going to look at is they're going to look at your metals, right? And they want to see either stains from the hail impacts or indentations. And if we get the right angle here, you can see all those indentations left from hail all over the vent. And they're going to be on every one as well. So we call this collateral damage. We're building a case against the insurance. Hail did impact this roof, did cause this damage, and that helps with approval. So your insurance company is going to look at this roof slope by slope, right? You have 4 facing slopes: front, right, rear, left. And how they approve or total out this entire slope is they draw out a test square with chalk. They mark this roof with chalk, and it's 10 feet by 10 feet across, right? It's a pretty large area. And within that 10 foot by 10 foot square, they're looking for 8 hail hits that they'll circle. And if they see 8, everything's totaled out. So let's go out through this area and see how many hits we find. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know I'm focused on the hail hits, and we see this upturned shingle from the wind damage. You see that one over there. Yes, those are issues, right? Because you got these nails exposed. Water's just pouring in here, going straight to your decking. Not ideal, not ideal. But a couple torn tabs is not gonna get you approved with the insurance for a full roof replacement. Those 8 hail hits, or the 10 hits that I counted out, totals out this entire slope. That's how it works with the insurance companies. All right, so already we have the right slope totaled out. Let's look and see what the back slope is showing. Already on the back slope, you can see how many manufactured defects shingles these builders use. I think I can't say who the builder was. I don't know off the top of my head. You see that? A patch right there, big patch right here. Right, when you have those defective shingles, it starts shedding those granules a lot earlier in its lifespan than it should. And then this roof gets hit with 1.25 inch hail, and it gets beat to heck, right? So we're on the back slope. We're gonna count how many hail hits we see. Just need 8 to total it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, and you know, there are varying grades, right? Some of them are more severely impacted than others, right? Some of it is just surface damage, and then some of these are punched all the way through. Look at that one, all the way through. All right, so right slope's totaled, back slope's totaled. Let's see what this left slope is showing. 8 hail hits to total it out. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That just went right up a line. And we don't have to do, it doesn't matter if this field inspector gets sent out by your insurer, if he does his inspection here, or if he does his test score, you know, down here, for example, we're gonna see the same hail impacts all across. That's how heavy that hailstorm was that hit this roof. So we definitely pushed this roof to its limits. And look at, you can see the defective shingles and how much damage it took, and the good shingles, and you can still see clear hail impacts. All right, 1.25 inch hail. When I replace y'all's roof, I'll give you a free upgrade to a class 3 impact resistant shingle. That way, if that same storm were to come through and hit this roof, that shingle won't incur damage. We have 3 out of your 4 slopes with qualifying hail damage. They're completely totaled out. When you have 3 out of 4 slopes with that check mark of damage, they're gonna say you're approved for a full roof replacement. Let's take care of this entire roof. They'll issue out an estimate detailing exactly what's to be replaced, what material, the cost, you're out of pocket, and they give you a year to get the work completed. So you said your timeline's a year. We can get that completed on your timeline. The important thing is to at least get the claim filed, bring this up to your insurance so they're aware that you have roof damage or storm damage, and they can't say you've been negligent, because you only have a certain window of opportunity to get the claim filed and get help from your insurance, or they'll just say, hey, you pay for everything, or they'll drop you as a customer, and it's going to increase your rates when you start looking around for a new carrier with an old roof. So where do we go from here? Getting the claim filed. I'm happy to set up an appointment with y'all to get this done. Thank you for scheduling this free inspection with us, and I look forward to hearing from y'all soon. Bye.